Well, many of us have probably over the years heard stories of, $1,200 hammers for the Pentagon and things like that, but that apparently now has become almost the going price for paper cups, apparently. But with all the stuff that DOGE is finding, our eyes are becoming open. Now we have proof to those things that we always took for granted, but just kind of went on because, well, what could we do about it? Like $2 million to subsidize subscriptions for Politico, which is a very left magazine. The government is paying for leftist propaganda. $8 million to study cow farts. $20 million for Sesame Street in Iraq. So we see all this waste, but now we're seeing fraud, which is the next level. You got Social Security, where there's 13 million people age 110 and older receiving a monthly check from Social Security. Now that adds up to billions of dollars over time. Where's that money going? That's clearly, now we're just talking fraud. But what do you want to bet we find out, oh, those 13 million people are very active voters. Now we get to election integrity, but you can't start there. That's too big. The public wouldn't handle it. So we've started with waste and fraud. DOGE is really creating an on-ramp to the big stuff that they couldn't start with. And I think we're going to run into some pretty eye-opening stuff along the way. What happens then when we get to the Epstein list or Child Protective Services or immigration? Sure, we got the waste and the fraud, but then what happens when we find out there's been some really awful things happening to children? But you can't start there because it would be too much. But as we go through this process and more is revealed, it is a tough awakening, but it's for a good thing, because America shall be saved. But it might get a little rough along the way, and welcome to the Great Awakening.